It is sad that I have to keep on talking about this concept to all Indians. Now, for me, my feeling is that we should all work together. As I come once again to the defining fact of what is the middle class, it is like the middle class fighting amongst all the others as if they are the only people who are paying tax. Now, the super rich pay tax of 28% luxury cars. Do we question it? On luxury cell phones, people pay 28%. Do we question it? In the same manner, why? Why should we question an 18% tax on something or a 5% tax on anything? Insurance policy, the government has reviewed it. So it is a work. We work one way, work another way, try to find out a middle way so that we can put everything together and make and run the economy smoothly so that we need not concentrate every day fighting just like an election. Every 6 months we have an election, fighting it out, and how can the governance take place? If the politicians are willing to keep on fighting every 6 months in different places for their positions and posts, how can the governance of a country take place? So in the same manner, if we keep on bickering, fighting only about this tax, the courts are burdened with tax cases. For every frivolous activity, we keep filing a case. There's an and there is a shall there is an in here, there's an and there. We keep on fighting these small things for what? See, therefore, let us look at it more, in a cooperative way. And let us discuss it in a very more positive way, not the negative angle. That's an agenda there, which I now my suspicions are being strengthened every day that there is an agenda to derail the Indian economy. Because once again I come back to the point that the middle class has not been defined. And it is like 5 blind people who examined the elephant. I hope everybody recalls that story which you would have heard when you were young. The 5 people examining the elephant. In the same manner, if we examine the middle class, it is like 5 blind people examining the elephant, because nobody is able to define what the middle class is. So let us get rid of that bogey of middle class. It is not the middle class alone that burdens. Anybody who plays the market is going to be burdened. Anybody who is going to build a house is going to be burdened. Anybody who is going to sell the house after some time is going to be burdened. It's a growth story. Let us accept it rather than running away from it, trying to blind ourselves and be led astray. The more we fight and bicker amongst ourselves, it is not going to benefit us. It is going to benefit those people who are trying to derail the development of India. Think like that. The middle class, the rich, the poor, the this, that. How does it look like? It is looking, and I remember I was recalling a story the other day, an anecdote. The mind said that it is the most important part of the body. The heart said, I am the most important part of the body. Therefore, every part of the body was fighting that it was the most important. Is it like that? You cannot be without a mind. You are not alive without a heart. And without a stomach which works very well, you can digest your food and you are going to be putrefied, your body is going to be putrefied. Without the liver delivering its bile, you are not going to digest those food. Without legs, you are not going to walk. Without arms, you will not be able to do anything. Without an ear, you are not able to hear. Without an eye, you are not able to see. Without a tongue, you can't speak. So think about it. The whole body works together. The whole body works together to operate as a single unit. In the same manner, so if somebody is trying to divide the body and say, no, that this is the most important of the body. No. Why do you have different doctors for different specialties? Because each part is as important as the other. So the specialist defines, yes, I am a specialist in this, but when I take up that aspect of the specialty, I will also refer to another specialist because there is a relationship between the both. In the same manner, the middle class is related to the rich. The rich, if they don't set up units, you're not going to have business. And there's no business, there's not going to be any employment. And if there's no employment, you are not going to have a job. But if you don't have a job, you're not going to earn. And how are you going to live? So think about it. Let us not break ourselves into different categories and different pieces as a nation. We should all work together. We are all one Indians. Yes, I may earn more, somebody may earn less, some people may earn more than what is required, some people may have, they are just, sun dancing all over throughout the year because they have so much of money. Some people working in the filth. Yes, every part of the thing, operation is required. And as you said very recently I think in a forum, the Prime Minister said that we have brought out 25 crore people out of poverty. How has it happened? It has happened because our contribution towards tax in every way, both GST and in income tax. There are some people who are supposed to be intellectuals and supposed to be very, very brilliant, who talk about we should ban income tax, etc. It's a very funny thing that people of such intellectual capabilities and capacities are talking about banning income tax and banning this and banning. Is it possible to ban income tax? Suppose you ban income tax, a person can earn 15 crores without paying any tax. And a person but he'll be paying 15%, 18% on a GST. But he is going to have only one item for paying 18% GST. Whereas a person is going to earn on a daily basis 300 rupees, he's not going to pay income tax anyway. But he is still going to pay the 18% and the 5% which a rich man pays. So how can you ban income tax? It is not possible. Let us not talk nonsense in the way of being intellectual and being different. You must understand that every important activity that we do is a contribution to the nation. Because India has been divided so much in every way by the invaders and our conquerors and our rulers, that we have lost our credibility and thinking power to work together. We have been divided under our states have been divided based on the basis of language. Okay, but every language is important because we have been living in those places, and so okay, that language is spoken there more, and therefore that state can be called this. The language spoken here is more, therefore we can say it is. But let us not forget that we are all Indians, whether we talk Tamil, whether we talk Telugu, whether we talk Bhojpuri, whether we talk Bihari, whether we talk Bengali. We are all Indians. And we are living in one country known as Bharat. And who is going to take Bharat forward other than us, other than the Indians living here? How long can you live on borrowed money? You cannot have borrowed money to live on. We should be ashamed to borrow money. We should be able to get build on ourselves. As our PM has said continuously, Atmanirbhar. So unless we develop the sense of cohesiveness, we will not be able to grow. And I'm going to conclude and I'm going to stop this discussion. My thought process on this middle class being taxed and the government not listening to the middle class and the middle class being bullied is a story, is a fiction, is a derogatory act to derail the Indian economic development, and I think it is a toolkit by internationally based, I would say toolkitters who are trying to derail the economy of India. Think fast, think deep, and work together. Thank you.